Some people feel most alive in quiet spaces, not because they are afraid of the world, but because the world asks more from their nervous system than it gives back. For them, interaction, even fun interaction, slowly drains the battery. And home is the only charger that actually works. Psychologists explain this through optimal arousal theory. Some people need constant stimulation to feel good. Others feel overwhelmed by it. It is not laziness. It is not weakness. It is biology. Their nervous system is wired for less noise and more meaning. Outside, the world is unpredictable. Loud strangers, last-minute plans, endless small talk with people who do not really care how you are doing. But at home, everything is adjustable. The lights, the silence, the pace. For highly sensitive or anxious minds, that control is not comfort. It is survival. And here is something most people do not expect. Studies show that people who enjoy solitude often score higher in creativity, introspection, and problem-solving. Staying home is not doing nothing. It is where ideas mature, not in crowded bars, but in quiet rooms late at night, when thoughts finally have space to finish themselves. Yet society keeps selling the same story. Be out there, be seen, be loud, live your best life. But what if your best life looks like a documentary's, warm soup, and zero obligations? That is not sadness. That is self-knowledge. Still, we need to say this honestly. Not everyone who stays home does it for healthy reasons. Sometimes it is social anxiety. Sometimes it is past trauma. Sometimes depression quietly asks, what is the point? In those moments, home becomes both a refuge and a cage. So the real question is not, do you stay home? It is why. Does staying home refill you, or does leaving feel too heavy? One is peace. The other is hiding. But for those who genuinely love staying home, they are not avoiding life. They are choosing it carefully. They find joy in small rituals, morning coffee, a favorite spot on the couch, the way sunlight rests on the wall at sunset, moments most people rush past without noticing. Psychologists call this low stimulation preference. These people do not need the world to entertain them. Their inner world already does. They think deeply. They feel fully. They love quietly but intensely. They do not collect experiences for applause. They collect meaning. And maybe that is why they are often misunderstood. You are missing out. You should go out more. Do not you get bored? But boredom only exists when your inner world is empty, and theirs is anything but. If you are someone who turns down invitations without guilt, who feels genuinely happy on a solo Saturday, who would rather re-watch a comfort show than perform happiness for others, you are not broken. You are wired for depth over noise, for peace over performance. Staying home does not mean you are alone. Sometimes it means you are finally listening to yourself. So tell me, do you prefer staying home? Or do you think we are all just making excuses? And if you want the psychology most people never hear about themselves, the next video is going to hit harder than this one. Click it. You will understand why.